back to the Camp Men Show. I'm your host, Miss Cybulski. I am super excited that you are here with us today. Before we get started with the show, we got some new news. Okay, really cool, really awesome. Father Logue is going to be starting a new series podcast thingamabob about saints and superheroes and how they kind of relate to each other. I don't know. He's got like a slideshow presentation. He was showing me the other day, and I was like, what? So check it out. It's going to be coming out soon, but just getting you a little excited for it. Okay, now to our show today. So we're in this season of Lent. We're keep moving along. Last week we talked about fasting and what it kind of meant to fast. So the other two biggies for us as Catholics, Christians, all the above, is also prayer and alms giving. So that's two. I figured we should flip a coin. Let's see which one we want to talk about today. Let's do heads, alms giving, tails, prayer. Ready? Heads, alms giving. Right, I forgot. That was a beautiful... Did you see that? I hope you saw that. I tried. I don't even know where the coin went. Oh, there it is. Head! Alms giving! Good. Because my guest today was planning on doing alms giving, and it would have been really awkward if it ended up being prayer. So I have a special guest today, new to our Camp Men Show. I would like to introduce Coach Bells.
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
Doing well.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so glad. Just like life's good, day's good.
Yeah, going pretty well. A little volleyball today, so.
Oh, you have volleyball today?
Yeah, volleyball's always fun.
Nice. And you're new to like Lancaster area, right?
Yep. Yeah, just moved here from New York, so.
Yeah, so where's the best place to get food here?
Oof. That's a
I
good one.
I didn't get
I've been not to jump on the bandwagon, but I'm a big fan of Shady Maples.
Shady Maples.
So,
oh,
yeah.
You get in free on your birthday.
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure I jotted that down. Yep. Got to bring someone with you though. You can't go by yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that. So.
Well, me and my sister have the same birthday, so maybe we should go together and we both get in free and
See, now you have to bring 4 people.
Well, anyways.
Call in advance.
Hey guys, can I just come, me and my sister, please? So welcome to our show. Glad you're here.
Yeah, glad to be here.
And so today we're talking about alms giving.
Cool.
And good thing I didn't flip prayer
tails
because
would have been bad.
Awkward. So can you tell us, first of all, what the heck is alms giving and why the heck do we do it?
So, alms giving is just, between service and giving to others, donating. We oftentimes think of it as just donating money. But, I like to think of the service aspect more. I feel like there's more to it of giving yourself to others. As Christians, we're called to serve. And we were given the example by Jesus. Jesus was, our Savior, but instead of sitting on a throne and having, servants serve him, he was always serving others. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jesus washing the feet of the disciples.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coming up the end of Lent,
Yep.
That's
Tie it
coming
in.
up. Yeah. Yeah, you're actually so right. Like usually when I'm thinking about almsgiving, I'm thinking about like what money am I giving here or there? Like the collection basket gets passed around at Mass, and it's like, okay, here's my almsgiving. But you're right, the service about it too.
Yeah.
So what types of almsgiving do you do?
So obviously.
Work at Lancaster Catholic?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
No, so obviously, donating to the church, at Mass when the collection comes around. Often you'll hear the whole, you got to give 10% of your tithing and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I remember a priest in a homily mentioning that, that's not just supposed to be money. It's supposed to be like giving your time as well. So I try to just make sure anytime I see someone that's in need, even if it seems to be like an inconvenient time for myself, just, stepping outside of yourself and stepping outside your comfort zone and just doing everything you can to help other people. For a little bit of time, I helped out with Habitat for Humanities, where you're helping build houses and for families that can't afford them. So, just stuff like that, stepping outside your comfort zone and serving others.
Yeah, I think. Do you listen to Father Mike Schmitz at all?
Yes.
Father Mike Schmitz.
Yep.
What a guy. I was listening to something he was talking about recently, and it was that 10% of the church does 90% of the work of the church.
Sure,
And so it's almost like, wow, if 10% does that much, like how much more could we get if a couple more people? And so like those small moments of where can I help out? Like how can I help out in the small ways, you know? I remember, I think a couple years ago, there was a student who, they came in, they're like, yo, Miss Cybulski, can I count this as service hours? I'm like, what the heck is it? I'm like, so I got done at McDonald's, and I walked out of McDonald's, and there was some homeless guy there, and I just gave him my burger. And I'm like, yeah, that is awesome, and that is great. And a little bit why we do our service hours, it's that kind of that part of alms giving, you know. So we're just trying to help you become better people, you know.
Yeah.
So for you, like, I mean, obviously Jesus tells us about alms giving in the Bible and how we should be giving of ourselves. I mean, there's the whole story about the really rich dude who comes in and gives like so much money, and then like the really poor woman who like gives all she has, and she's like, the poor woman did better than the rich dude, even though the rich dude gave more. So obviously, Bible has that all in there. But has there been any like inspiration to you? I feel like anytime you talk about a story from your past, it's all service related in some way. like wow, okay, that's cool, that's awesome. Any inspiration that led you there?
I would definitely say my parents. You know, as much as that seems like the cop-out answer, but I definitely think they instilled that in me my whole life. We were always taught, with the saying, God will not be outdone in generosity. So the more generous you are, the more generous He'll be. And yeah, just like my parents always taught us, what we have, like we're supposed to kind of balance out. So when God gives one person the ability to have more of something, that just means you're supposed to share that with other people to help other people out. One of my favorite stories, like my dad, we were on vacation somewhere. I don't remember where we were, but we were on our way to Mass, and there was someone. I was young, so I don't remember it too well, but there was someone who he didn't have a shirt. He needed a shirt. So my dad literally took the shirt off his back and gave it to the guy. And then, we're on our way to Mass, so we have to get a shirt. So my dad's like, I'll just stop at a shop on the way there, get a shirt of some sort. The only shirts being sold were these floral, Hawaiian-themed button shirts. So, of course, he goes in, grabs the first one because we're running late, so just grab it and go. Halfway through Mass, he has the realization that it was a women's shirt. It was a woman's shirt. The buttons were on the other end. So, funny little story. He got through Mass, but I always remember he literally gave the shirt off his back. And so that was always the example that we were set for ourselves to just always, literally, give as much as you can. So, yeah.
I'm still getting over this story. Like,
right.
The whole idea of it is great, and the little like bits and pieces of it is awesome. Oh my goodness.
We always make sure to remind him about that one.
I say, does he look like you? Like, do you look like your dad?
A little bit, yeah.
Like you in like floral, like Hawaiian shirt. That's great.
So it was pretty funny. But yeah, he was always, and my mom too, both of them were like, very selfless, always helping others before themselves. So, kind of just instilled it in us.
Oh, and that's like so nice that you had that example when you were younger to like look at. And and how, I mean, it didn't taint you to be like, oh, that's just annoying, like blah, 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 but like made you want to do it more. So, wow, cool. So. Wow, fun stuff. Guys, don't worry. Coach Bell's dad gave his shirt off his back, Don't take your shirt off your back, like, at school, please. No, like, this, no, very circumstantial. Just so we all know.
He had an undershirt.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Good clarification there.
He had the undershirt. It's okay.
So this week, focusing on almsgiving, maybe you find the small ways to do something for somebody. I mean, there's the cliche, like, hold the door for somebody, but that does mean a lot, Or if you see someone maybe, like, sitting alone during study hall, like, maybe they want to be alone, or maybe you just, like, they want somebody to go talk to them. Or, I don't know, you just see somebody struggling, and you can help them out. Because right now, I think as high schoolers, you guys don't have a ton of money, so it's like hard to give in that way. But you can give in service, and you can give more than that. I say there's also, I don't know if you've been able to find any, but like I know we have Water Street Mission, and we have a couple different food shelters around the area. So looking into those and maybe trying to volunteer at those and find those places for service would be a really good opportunity for you. Yeah. So this week, focus on alms giving, see how it goes. Coach Bells, thanks for joining us on the show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Pleasure having you here. And you know what? We'll see you next week. And guess what? It might be about prayer. Might have to flip a coin. We'll see what happens. But until next week, see you guys. Bye.
Okay.